Friends from the media, good afternoon. Welcome to today's press conference. First, I'll release a piece of information. At the invitation of Premier of the State Council Li Qiang, Singaporean Prime Minister Lawrence Wong will pay an official visit to China from June the 22nd to the 26th. Now the floor is open. CCTV. To follow up on your announcement of Singaporean Prime Minister Lawrence Wong's upcoming official visit to China, can you brief us on the schedule of the visit? What's China's assessment of its current relations with Singapore, and what does China expect to achieve through the visit? Prime Minister Lawrence Wong chose China as the destination of his first trip to a non-ASEAN country after his swearing in May, which speaks volume about the high importance he attaches to developing China-Singapore relations. During the visit, President Xi Jinping will meet with Prime Minister Lawrence Wong. Premier Li Qiang and Chairman of the NPC Standing Committee Zhao Leji will hold talks and meet with him respectively. The two sides will have in-depth exchanges of views on China-Singapore relations and international and regional issues of mutual interest. China and Singapore are friendly neighbors and important cooperation partners. Under the strategic guidance of leaders of the two countries, China-Singapore relations have maintained a sound momentum of growth. Our two countries' leaders in 2023 elevated bilateral relations to an all-round high-quality, future-oriented partnership, setting the direction for developing China-Singapore relations in the new era. This year marks the 35th anniversary of the establishment of this bilateral relationship. China hopes that through the upcoming visit, the two sides will further enhance strategic communication, deepen exchanges and cooperation in various fields, and make greater contribution to regional and global development and prosperity. Next one, please.
Good afternoon. A question from
路透社，欧洲的一些外长今天将会见伊朗外长。俄罗斯总统普京昨天表示，莫斯科愿意在以色列和伊朗之间进行斡旋。中方希望谁来领导斡旋？中方是否会提出主张？
After Israel launched military strikes on Iran, China made active diplomatic effort to maintain communication with all parties, including Iran and Israel, promote the easing of tensions as soon as possible, and prevent the region from spiraling into greater turmoil. President Xi Jinping, in yesterday's phone conversation with President Putin, made a four-point proposal on the ongoing situation and systematically stated China's position. The use of force is not the right way to resolve global disputes, and the de-escalation in the region serve the common interest of the international community. The pressing priority is to jointly promote ceasefire. China stands ready to continue working with regional countries and the international community to play a constructive role for restoring peace and stability in the Middle East as soon as possible. Next one, please.
Reuters again. Taiwan.
路透社，赖清德周四要求防卫部门来监控来自中国的间谍活动。你对此有何评论？
The DPP authorities are using the heated topic. No matter what they do or say, they will not change the fact that Taiwan is part of China. They will not change the fact that China will and must reunite. The use of force to acquire independence will doom to fail. Next one, please.
Good afternoon. A question from AFP.
法新社，特朗普总统将给予 TikTok 另外90天的宽限期，来寻找买家。中方对此有何回应？
On TikTok-related issue, China has made clear its position and principles. We will continue to deal with the relevant issue according to Chinese laws and regulations. Next one, please.
北京日报记者提问：日前，世界银行发布报告。
A recent report released by the World Bank shows that China's economy maintained growth momentum in early 2025, and in response to global trade policy uncertainty, the government has implemented accommodative monetary and fiscal policies. Recently, international institutions such as JP Morgan and Goldman Sachs have also revised up China's growth prospects. What's your comment? China's economy has forged steadily ahead, achieved high-quality growth, and fostered new growth points amid a complex external environment, demonstrating strong resilience and potential. It is now a stabilizer for the world economy and a magnet for all who wish to share in the development opportunities. In the first 5 months of this year, China's total imports and exports of goods increased by 2.5% year-on-year, and the total retail sales of consumer goods was up 5%. Shopping in China has become a buzzing trend among foreign travelers. In the first month after the policy of departure tax refunds was rolled out, application for departure tax refunds across the country surged by 116% year-on-year. Traveling to China visa-free is expected to become hot during the summer holiday. Facts prove that the fundamentals of China's long-term economic growth remain unchanged. The strength of our mega-sized markets and complete industrial system remain unchanged, and our policy of pursuing high-quality developments and a high-standard opening up remains unchanged. This is the source of the world's confidence in China's growth forecast and their determination to invest in China and further explore China's market. We will remain firmly committed to opening our markets wider to the world, foster new driving forces, create new opportunities, and enable the world to benefit from China's steady growth and draw impetus for common development. Next one, please. AFP. Chinese students in the UK, due to committing raping crime in London, was sentenced to life imprisonment in the UK. What is China's reaction to that?
The Chinese government always asks its nationals overseas to abide by the local laws and regulations, refrain from any illegal criminals. Next one, please.
According to the Taiwan.
台湾政府称，在过去的24小时内，46名中方的战机飞越了台湾。中方为何派出这么多战机？这是否与此前日本军舰在过航台湾海峡，或者是美国的议员访问台湾有关？
事关
The Taiwan question concerns China's sovereignty and territorial integrity. China respects the freedom of navigation of all countries, but we oppose any country to use it as a pretext to provocate or infringe upon China's sovereignty and security. Next one, please.
Okay, AFP again.
法新社关于欧盟和中国，欧盟决定禁止中国公司参与医疗器械的政府采购，金额涉及500万欧元。 这是回应中方对于欧洲公司在此领域的禁令，中方对此有何回应？
As for the specific question, I'd refer you to competent authority. I'd stress that China always stay committed to high standard opening up and observe the WTO rules and trade rules. We advocate the settlement of disputes through dialogue and communication. The EU is going on the path of protectionism and using the unilateral tools to conduct unfair competition. This is a double standard. We hope that the EU can stay committed to its principles and provide a transparent and non-discriminatory environment for Chinese enterprises so as to promote the stable and sound development of China-EU relations. China will solemnly safeguard the legitimate rights and interests of its enterprises. Next one, please.
Just before you were talking about
此前你谈及中国经济，你表示中国将继续扩大开放，全世界所有国家都将从中国的发展中获益。你能否介绍外国经济、外国如何从中国发展中受益，而中国的出口现在下降了5%左右。那么，如果外国企业无法购买中国产品的话，如何受益？
As for the specific question, I'd refer you to competent authority. I'd stress that China always stay committed to high standard opening up, and we welcome enterprises from all countries to do business in China and provide high quality services. We always promote the open world economy, and this position will not change. Next one, please.
还有其他问题吗？
Any other questions? That's all for today. Have a lovely weekend.